Hello everybody. Welcome to my channel, Venus and Aries. I got cards everywhere, so I'm trying to move stuff out the way. But because I've been doing a lot of personal readings lately, a lot. But I'm here to do a reading on Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. And yes, I was moving around, so I'm kind of out of breath, but it's not so much that I'm out of breath. I'm just more so tired because I'm moving around a lot in general. But nevertheless, I'm here to do the reading on Will Smith, Jada Pinkett. This was requested. And not kind. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. It was requested. I didn't mind doing it though. But thank you for joining. I do personal readings, so if you would like a personal reading, email me at rosepetals10@gmail.com. Please, you guys, serious inquiries only. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Whatever that is. Anyway, I'm here to do the reading on Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. I already said that. So, what is the deal with Jada Pinkett? What's the deal? I saved some videos. I didn't even know nothing about a book. Sometimes I see stuff in the shade room and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I don't even be listening to what they be saying. I just read because I'm a reader, and I really try to watch my energy. So I take my time. I don't watch them, I read. Excuse me, you guys. I don't watch, I read. Okay. I just have to check my energy real quick, y'all, because look. All right. So, Jada Pinkett is crazy. I didn't even know she was selling the book. I do not watch the shade room. I don't really watch them talk. I'll see something, I'll read it. If it's good enough, I'll listen. So when I seen Jada Pinkett, I didn't even watch it, y'all. I mean, I've read it. I didn't even put the speaker on to listen. I just read it. And so we here. I said when I did the Kamala Harris reading just like a couple of days ago, I got, I had a small question about Will and Jada. And I said that fast that Will Smith is numb. It don't even hurt no more. He's numb to it. And then I do see Will Smith on the boat with notifications off and just not bothered. But let's just see what's going on. Fat Joe was giving Jada Pinkett some shoes, and he put Tupac name in it. But I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, I actually turned the speaker on and listened to Jada Pinkett, right? When she was talking about Tupac. And maybe it's just me because everybody else was talking shit. But I understood exactly what she meant when she said soulmates. I understood it. Because she's telling the truth. I think she's telling the truth. He was talking about marrying her and stuff like that. And she told the truth, like, I'm your friend. I'll be here for you anyway. You didn't have to marry me. And I said it in my reading that he wasn't the type that would have did that anyway. And then Jada Pinkett said it in her own interview. As soon as he would have got out, he would have divorced me anyway. So it's like Jada Pinkett know what's up. I heard somebody saying, I just can't remember. I heard somebody saying that Jada Pinkett is just the type that's never wanted to be married. And it's women that's just like that, y'all. And so we got to deal with it. But anyway, let's get into the reading. As usual, I be getting requests to do these readings with no questions. Cause I don't mind freestyle reading, but it ain't really nothing I like to do. It's a big difference. So I kind of mean it, people, when I be telling y'all, if y'all want a celebrity requested reading, have at least 5 questions. I kind of be meaning it. Even in personal readings, I don't like freestyling. I need questions only. Okay. It's a reason. Okay. You get a detailed reading when you ask me questions. All right. So I actually have a question. I want to start with Will Smith. What is Will Smith's thoughts and feelings towards this Jada Pinkett charade? Wow. This is not a bad energy. If this is what, like, this is not a bad energy. Okay, Will. He really got bold since he didn't slap Chris Rock. I ain't gonna lie. He really didn't got bold since he didn't slap Chris Rock. That's what it looked like. Because Will Smith is in the emperor energy. He's in a different space. He's in achievement mode. He's in his crown. He's on his boss shit. He does feel like he feel like Jada Pinkett is lying about some things. He feel like she's being messy. He didn't already poured his cup out when it come to Jada. But look, you know, the 4 of Cups in reverse, you know, it kind of means when a person has come to a decision about something. And yes, it is kind of, I'm not going to say it's bothering him. It's more so like, oh, here she go again. This BS. More so than anything, the 9 of Swords is in reverse. So I meant it when I said last time that Will is like in the energy of, it doesn't even hurt. I'm numb. I feel like they are marriage in name only and that they are friends. They don't argue no more. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's like he knows that she's lying and he doesn't even argue with her about it no more, trip about it no more, dispute with her about it no more. He just lets her sit in it. If it works for her and bring her something, fine. They just still together. You notice I ain't pulled a card about divorce. I mean, if I did, I'd tell y'all, because some people probably don't know. But if I did, I would say it. I don't see a divorce. I guess he just feels like she's just trying to work and make her money. All right, give me Will's energy towards Jada. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie, though. He doesn't like her no more. The feelings aren't there no more. So I'm kind of I'm looking right now. He always has gratitude and respect towards her. But look at that. Look at that. Will Smith is in some other shit. Will Smith is on a spiritual awakening. He's on some enlightenment. He got an epiphany. He's having a rebirth. I don't see you getting a divorce though, bro. That'll be a rebirth, Will. He's not really okay. So, okay, he feels like Jada Pinkett is lying about things, right? And Will Smith, you're not really a saint. As I'm touching this card, you kind of are doing your thing. But I feel like it's because Jada Pinkett never gave you what you wanted, and I actually can see that. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Will Smith keeps boundaries. He puts Jada Pinkett at a arm length. I see she's telling the truth about some things. He doesn't hang out with her much or be around her as much, or they're not always around each other for a while, for months, probably even longer. They're really on, and he sets boundaries. And I feel like Will Smith is out here doing him. I'm going to ask real quick before I get into Jada Pinkett energy. Will Smith energy, I'm not going to lie. Will Smith energy is a little boring. His energy is a little boring. I want to know, will Will Smith divorce Jada anytime soon? Anytime soon. I ain't talking about 5 years from now. I'm talking about anytime soon. Will he divorce her? This is kind of already telling me no. If no couldn't be no more clearer. If it couldn't be no more clearer, it is clear in here. So they made a pact, and I guess they really gonna stick with it, because I don't see, he loves her. He still loves her. He loves her. Earlier it didn't come out, but when I said is he gonna divorce, it's like a heart chakra pumped or something real quick. It's like I swear, I know he didn't, but it's like he heard me himself. Like, what? Divorce? Hold on. Didn't nobody say nothing about divorce. I swear, that's the energy I feel from this card. Didn't nobody say nothing about that now, okay? We are never leaving this marriage. I don't care how much we fight. I don't care how much she lie. I don't care how much she don't love me. Jada don't love this man. Oh my God. Oh. Y'all excuse me. This is crazy. Well, okay, Jada. Jada Pinkett. Because we not going to say Smith no more, y'all. We not saying Smith no more. We going to say Jada Pinkett up in this bitch. Because Jada Pinkett is tripping. Oh, her Jada Pinkett energy is dark, y'all. She looked dark, though. I'm not going to lie. I seen her aura when I was watching it. When I was watching her talk to Fat Joe, I seen her aura. But I like what she said when it came to her and Tupac. They had a soulmate friendship. And she said, we definitely had past lives together. That is what soulmates mean. It doesn't always mean marriage and relationship. Of course, your soulmate is going to ask you for marriage, even if they don't mean it. Because it's like that connection is there from past lives. And some soulmates mean it, especially if y'all been together. But if y'all don't know what I'm saying, just listen to her when she talked to that, I forgot what show, Entertainment, one of those shows, not Fat Joe, about her and Tupac. Just listen to that. And she had a point. And she said when he was in jail, he asked her to marry him. And she said, Tupac, why I'm going to marry you? Because you my friend, you got my back. I don't need to marry you to do that. She said, I told him, I don't need to marry you to do that. I'm just your friend. I'm going to be here regardless. And then she said, because we all know when he got out, he would have divorced me. Tupac, and so it's like, I will say she definitely has the definition of soulmates clear. Now, don't get it twisted. That's not in all cases with soulmates. That's not in all cases. Sometimes you was married to your soulmate a couple of times in past life, but he could have been effing up, or she could have been effing up then, and they still doing it now, so you still have the choice to decide to get something new. That's what free will's for. Anyway, Jada Pinkett energy is dark. Will Smith knows that Jada don't love him. He knows that he should divorce. He knows this marriage is a disaster and it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. This is at the future position, y'all. Right under the 7 of Wands. Now, he's saying we're not going to divorce no matter how much we fight. But she's saying, I don't love you. I definitely don't love you. I don't emotionally love you. I've never loved you. I'm sorry. This is YouTube. Now, I would never read for nobody personally like this. I would never do that. Not like in that order. Okay, I'm not going to just sit here and lie to you. Okay, I'm just not going to say it like this. Okay. And she's going to make this disaster, she's going to make it worse, and like the fights and the stuff worse and worse. I knew Jada Pinkett had dark energy. I could see it in her. What is she bitter about? That's my next question that's going to come up. She's going to make this a disaster, Will. You know it. You know it. But I don't see him divorcing her. He know it. He know he need to divorce her, but he's still spiritually protected. And that means his career, his name, the way he look, even though Fat joined them doing these interviews with her, they know that it's her and I will. He just feels like she needs to heal from some stuff she went through in her childhood. And that may be true. Because I watched the table talk a little bit. He feels like, Jada Pinkett, what's going on with you? I feel like she's sympathetic because it is the Queen of Cups, even if it is in reverse. She's sympathetic. And I feel like Will's going to have to check her because he's in the upright and she will apologize. Will she mean it? That's what I'm asking myself, y'all. I don't know if it's true. Jada Pinkett needs to go retreat somewhere and get some psychological therapy. And the only reason why I'm saying psychological, y'all, because the healing is on top of retreat. That's it, y'all. Because I'm not judgmental like that. I just know my cards. I'm only telling y'all that because I don't want y'all to think I'm just judging her. That's why I said that. But usually I don't tell people why and all that with the cards. I do sometimes. But that's the only reason why I said that. Because it comes under healing wounds, childhood issues, Jada Pinkett got psychological. All that comes with that. And then retreat, definitely psychological therapy. Definitely wounds she hasn't healed from. Let me get Will Smith's energy towards Jada Pinkett. I want to see if she's jealous and resentful of him because of his career. I felt that in my intuition. Okay, intuition. See how my card, like Will Smith. Will. I need to be your personal reader, Will Smith, because I'm a regular schmegler in my Carly B voice. Girl from Watts, South Central Los Angeles. And if I read for you, you will be sitting here looking at me like, you know what? Let me just do it. He feel like Jada Pinkett is mysterious. Let me see if it's in a good way. In a good way. Wow. Will, really? Really, Will? Really? Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I have to pray real quick. Jada Pinkett is a mess. It's a mess. Will Smith, you know what? In a minute, I'm going to stop feeling bad for Will Smith. Because your intuition is telling you that Jada Pinkett ain't SHIT. She don't give a dang. But you still find this intriguing in a good way. Let me see. Do Will find her mysterious in a good way or a bad way? Does he find... Because he feels like she's difficult and more difficult to understand, to know what she's doing, to tame. He might think she's a witch. That ain't really coming out like that. He just think that she's difficult to understand. I didn't mean to say witch, y'all. I'm only saying that because she's there with the pumpkin. It's Halloween. Jada Pinkett don't give me witch energy. She just gives me dark energy. And Will Smith thinks it's... Whatever he thinks, though, he's over it. But he still thinks that she is hard to understand. As the time go by, over and over, she's hard to understand. She changes constantly. I never understand this woman. She's always mysterious. I don't know where she's at. I don't know here or there. I pulled the Three of Swords in reverse, so I don't think he cares anymore. Now, why is the communication here? Oh, okay. See, that's why I use my tarot. He was mad. Jada Pinkett was mad. But he doesn't still... I mean, not Jada Pinkett. Will Smith was mad. But he still doesn't have control. He's actually trying to call her and communicate with her and say, what's going on with you? You all right? Not that he cares and concerned and is mad, but, you know, he loves her. That's still his wife. The King of Cups is here. So he's like, are you all right? I know we ain't talked in a minute. What's going on? But she doesn't give him access to her like that. See how it's right here to her? She be way across the world. He be way across another part of the world. She don't give him access. And I'm not going to lie, Will Smith is starting to get mad and lose patience. So this stuff isn't bothering him to like where he is emotionally upset. He's getting his temper. He's losing his temper. And he's trying to be nice and nice. He's trying to be patient. But this is kind of just making him react, provoked. He feels like she's provoking. Now, Will, we already know you walked away from Jada and you done from good. We know this. But I don't see shit telling me about a divorce yet. He's about to start getting to the point, though, where he's going to financially pull back from her, too. Stop taking care of her financially. He's about to get to that point. Because part of him is feeling like, is she losing herself? Is she so unhappy with me that she's losing herself? We made a promise that we're not going to divorce, but is she because, you know, two of swords with the moon in reverse. Girl. Lucky is not in the upright. That's, you know. Am I psychologically damaging her? What's going on? That's what he's thinking. So maybe if I'm pulling back, all right, I'm going to just pull back financially like she's single for real. Because, I don't know, she just don't seem happy. I would say just legally say a divorce, Will. Legally say, let's manifest this shit for Will. Legally divorce. I'm about to ask why, though. First, I want to know if she's jealous of you. And then I want to know why. Well, it's kind of already telling me why. But first, I want to know if it's financially. It's just telling me they're not going to divorce. It didn't really tell me why. It's like Jada wants it, though. She's saying they're not going to have it, but it's like she wants it. I want to know, is Jada jealous of Will Smith? Does she have some sort of vendetta against him? Because y'all are both saying that y'all not going to divorce. Y'all both saying it, no matter what. So who really holding on? It look like both of y'all are. Will Smith is in love, though. He's emotionally holding on. Jada Pinkett, I don't know. She's just holding on and causing damage. So is Jada Pinkett Smith jealous of Will? Why is she holding on? Because it seems like she's trying to make it, like, she's trying to cause wrecks on it. Like she's trying to wreck his career, wreck his name. It's backfiring on her, though. Because everybody, okay, this is why. Everybody sees Will as this, and Will's even in this energy. Except for when it comes to Jada, though. That's the only thing. As far as us and the people in the public, and Jada, he's like over it. He's ignoring her. But, well, he keeps his distance. I will say that, mostly. Jada just only won't leave Will because she has control of this marriage. This is the only thing in her life that she feels like she has control over, that she's the emperor over. She has to say she runs it, sort of like a king here. Because I'm not going to even say queen. Because if that's the case, one of these queens will come out. The empress is a queen too. The empress is actually over all the queens. I have people, I'm not going to say no names, of course. I have people get personal readings from me on polygamy. And it really be polygamy. Because my cards be telling. All the queens come out. And the one that be asking me, I had a couple of readings about it. One of the readings, all the queens come out. And the one who was asking me was the empress. I said, oh, well, you the favorite. And one that was asking me, all the queens came out, but she was the queen of cups in reverse. I was like, yo, it's not going to last. You going to end up leaving or he going to end up leaving. From the looks of it, look like you going to leave. Because he favors this one more. And Jada Pinkett with Will, he makes her feel like the king. She feels in charge. She got the top say. It makes her feel good because Will doing his thing. So it makes her feel good that she has to say over all this. But Will ain't been giving her attention, though. Will ain't been really giving her no attention. Even though she don't want his attention, but I don't know what's going on with Jada. That's why. To be truthful, I said, is she jealous of Will? Does she have something against him? The truth is, she just doesn't have a connection with him. She doesn't have the passion for him. She doesn't have the communication with him. And look, that's the reverse. I just see them distant. I don't see her wanting a divorce either. I'm not going to lie, Jada Pickett. Your ancestors... The angel was already here, so I already knew it was spirit, but I just was holding back. But your ancestors are judging you. They are judging you badly. They are judging you. Will Smith gonna keep going forward and doing him, but Will Smith ain't definitely Papoose, because when I did Remy Ma Papoose was coming up in the page energy. I was like, whoa, Papoose, whoa, you don't speak up at all in this relationship? At all? Will Smith is the king, still. Even though he still don't speak up sometimes. He does, though. It's like when Jada get to doing too much, he turn into that emperor energy and put his foot down. But he don't do it enough. Will Smith, not Will Smith, Jada Pickett, your ancestors is cussing your ass out in the spirit world. Girl, they going off on you. I don't see a jealousy. Jada Pickett is verbally abusive to Will. She's verbally abusive. I don't know if they ever fought before. It could come out that she's been physically, but I'm getting more verbally. Will Smith is going to start pulling back on Jada Pickett financially. What is Will Smith going to do? I want to know more about it. What is Will Smith going to do to Jada Pickett financially? I think that's why she's trying to sell her book. He might have already did it. What is Will Smith's energy towards Jada Pickett financially? He know the home is broken, but dang Will. He wish it wasn't. He's pulling back financially. It's hurting him to do this. He feels like Jada Pickett is dark. She's changing. She's dark. She's changing. And he's giving too much. He's giving too much. His heart, his soul, his everything. Still kind of does. He's put a lot of work into this. He's contemplating. I don't see him pulling back all the way financially. He's contemplating that one. Contemplating. She's right though about them not being around each other for a while. Definitely not making love. There go what's her name? Willow and the other guy. It's like it bothers her soul to be with Will. It's like he drains her. You know you kind of like dark Jada when the light drains you. That's some dark shit. Only the dark energy gets drained by the light, honey. It's like he drains her. She gives me the energy where he comes in and he's like, hey baby, how you doing? How was your day? And she looking at him mean like, why you always smiling? Like Wednesday from what you call it, the Addams Family on Netflix. Why you always smiling? Why you always happy and shit? That Jada Pickett come off to me. And Will Smith like, what's going on? What? Like on Fresh Prince. And she like, nigga, get out my face. You always smiling. Get on. That's her energy. Like Jada. Anyway. How does Will Smith feel about Jada doing these interviews and talking about Tupac? How does he feel? That she's bitter about something when it comes to her and Tupac and the interviews, and that she's bitter, like she was robbed of something. Okay, she feels like he feels like. I mean, he don't like it. But he feels like she's bitter. It's getting on his nerves, but he feels like she's bitter. It's still coming off that Will Smith has pulled financially from Jada. It makes him feel like they never had a true connection. Are you kidding, Will? I'm starting to think y'all never have either. It makes him feel like they never had a true connection. She's never been into him because Will Smith is heir of, I mean, Tupac is Gemini too, but this is giving me Will Smith. Because Tupac, the thing about Tupac is he passed young. So Tupac energy is still going to kind of always come out as like a knight. You'll see, because I'm going to pull Tupac out now, unless he want to be messing with me and come out in a king energy. But he said I won't. All right. It's like he feels like she made a wrong choice. Like, I was a fool. I made a foolish decision. This was the worst decision I could have made in my life. When she does these interviews and talks about it, and that she's bitter about it, and that the connection was never there. And that she's reminiscing, see how Tupac is the Page of Pentacles? And that she's reminiscing about her childhood. Jada Pinkett energy is dark, y'all, because I'm starting to itch. I hate to tell them my business. And I'm pausing, and I can feel it. I can feel it trying to creep on the dark side of my ear. I mean, my angels are shielding me, but, you know, it's like, I can't see spiritually, so if I could see spiritually, I would see it. I would see my angel protecting me, and I would see him shielding it. But because I could feel my angels trying to shield it off. And it's like, you know, I'm still a little susceptible, you know, so, because I'm empathic, so. All right, let me talk about Jada Pinkett and Tupac real quick, and then y'all, look, I done got all the information I could give y'all, and then I'm gonna ask how the kids feel. All right. How do you feel, Tupac? Grab you when you see Tupac. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When I did that reading with Tupac and Keefe D, for the past 2 weeks, I have been watching nothing but 90s videos of Tupac and Snoop Dogg and the West Coast and all them. Remembering, because, you know, I was like 8, 9, 10, 11, you know. Reminiscing about when I was a kid. Looking at the music videos, even though I was looking at Snoop Dogg, Dog Pound video, Snoop Doggy Dogg, even though that mess was ghetto as hell, the dogs was in the yard, they was ratchet, they poured liquor all over the girl, these people had clothes on. Even though they was playing dice, smoking reefer, doing ghetto shit, they had clothes on. Even the women had clothes on. You see what I'm saying? And so I was noticing that. I was noticing how when like Tupac and Dre was doing their video, California Love, how they had a storyline. And they were in ancient time and they were fighting. I could go deep. Times has really changed. And, you know, even though I was a little kid and I should not have been watching that shit, I was telling my son that. I said, man, I was like 8, 9 years old. I should not have been watching that shit. But cartoons didn't come on like it used to unless you had cable. And it would come on. So anyway, Tupac, what's your energy towards Jada Pinkett in these interviews? How do you feel about it? I feel like his energy is not bad, of course. Oh, wow, Tupac, see, what did I say? Didn't I say he was going to do that to me? Didn't I say he was going to do that to me? Didn't I say he was going to do that to me? I guess he got offended when I said that. I said, I knew it, Tupac. I knew you was going to do that to me. I knew it. I knew he was going to do that to me. Didn't I say he was going to come out in king energy just to mess with me just because I said the thing about Tupac is he was a boy. He passed when he was younger, so he not going to really come up in kink energy unless he want to just mess with me. And he's an air sign too. Just go back 2-3 minutes back. All right, Tupac. Tupac be funny every time I read him. He be like funny. I gotta laugh. So he's like, I'm putting myself in king position. And just so I'm messing with you, Keisha, because that's my name, y'all. It's not my real name, though. I'm not being all the way honest still. But just because I'm messing with you, I'm going to put myself in a past position because I'm not here anymore. physically, because he's definitely here spiritually. um, like he said, like he's not feeling no ways. It's cool to him. He appreciate the respect. He appreciate her acknowledging him. You know, it goes back to what I said. Tupac will be famous probably even another 20 years from now, 30 years from now, probably even more. He feels no ways. It's like they had a good friendship. You know, like he say, you know, I was younger. I just did silly things. That comes out clear. I never meant no harm. But, and then it comes out the Queen of Wands and the upright. You see how when it came to Will, she came out in reverse, so Will thinks she's bitter. This is more like when Jada was younger. She was confident. She was more happy. So, to be honest, Jada Pinkett is bitter about her marriage, about being with Will Smith, about settling down. It's a bitter energy from Jada. But Tupac appreciates it. He wants her to, even though, you know, she's not happy in her marriage and she's going through what she's going through, he wants her to go back to that woman that she was when they were younger. How she was happy, vibrant, dancing, you know, and if she's not happy, she needs to divorce Will. And I'm not even reading cards no more. I feel Tupac energy because the Queen of Wands is here, and the Queen of Wands do what makes her happy. No matter if that's ended with that dude, divorce that dude, get out that abusive relationship. That's Tupac for real. Okay. Get out of that abusive relationship. I'm going to repeat that just for Tupac. Yeah, he just wants her to get back into that confidence, no matter what. Do what makes you happy. Yeah, because Tupac is kind of acknowledging that he was never going to be that guy that would have made her completely happy either. But they had a good friendship. He put her on a pedestal over a lot of women. And so this is why Jada Pinkett is like that in that energy. You see, I have to put the Queen of Wands over this when I said that. He put her on a pedestal. And she had like this control over him where he would, like, if it was a bunch of girls around, he was being disrespectful or mean or checking females, he would listen to her. You know, when he wasn't that romantic type of guy and didn't know how to be, she would tell him. And Tupac is just acknowledging that he was in a lot of stuff. And he just appreciates their friendship. You know? No. That's about it. Tupac ain't saying too much. I'll get 2 more cards if you would like to say. And then I want to know how the kids feel, and I'm ending it because Jada Pinkett, oh my God, y'all, I'm about to pass out. Had to pull an oracle with that. Okay. I didn't even have to wait too long. Her going down, sitting down, doing interviews, he wants her to kind of get out the past. He appreciates her breaking him up and all that. But I feel like even Tupac is acknowledging that Will Smith is good for her. Wow. Okay, Jada Pinkett, you just got checked if Tupac just acknowledged it. I'm not going to even try to fix the camera out because I'm almost done. Girl. So he wants her to get out the past. That fell. Forgive yourself or another will help you move far. Jada Pinkett needs to, I said that earlier, it's psychological therapy coming out again for Jada. He wants her to forgive herself and help her move forward and get out the past doing these interviews and making her man look bad. I'm not going to lie, Tupac. Oh, girl, now. I think you would notice if Tupac was here. He wants her to work less and chill. He's going to always love you. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. That's my candle I made, y'all. It went out. He's saying that you could trust Will. Okay. You need to give back to Will like he giving to you, and stop letting people interfere. And Tupac. Things will never be this. Every time I read Tupac, every time I pull Tupac energy, that song comes to my mind. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Changes. That's just the way it is. Not California love. Let them recognize from Long Beach to Rosecrans. Bumping and grinding like a slow jam. It's West Side. Tupac. Forever will always love your songs. It's if you would have been here, it would have been a lot more good songs. All right. How does Jada Pinkett kids feel about the situation between them and their parents? This came out. They have no bad blood with their mother. They love her. They have no bad blood with their father. They see them as two great, important people. Loving, nurturing, caring. They look up to their father. They feel like he has a lot of wisdom. I like the kids. I like their kids. I like their kids. I'm not going to lie. I like their kids. They do notice that their dad, since they got older, I just heard, since they've been adults, they notice that their dad hasn't been around the mom. I just heard around them, but not around the mom. And the dad hides in, and he doesn't stand up for himself as much, and he doesn't say much, and he acts like an old man. Will Smith ain't young no more, but they always seen him as a mature, wise, older man. They always listen to him. They always taking his advice. He's always spoiled them. He's always giving them good advice. It is kind of getting on their nerves, though, that their parents' secrets is out. And then it does kind of, it's like they know. I'm not going to say it gets on their nerves, but it's like they know now that their parents' stuff is all out there, and that their parents were never happy together from the beginning either. I'm not going to lie. From the beginning. And that Jada don't love Will. Yeah. But I like their kids' energy. Wow, their kids got good energy. Oh, that's the only good thing about this reading. So I'm ending here, y'all. Thank you for checking me out, and I'll see y'all in the next read. Good day.